folding mechanism took quite a bit to figure out what was wrong with it and fix it. Before, it would hit the wood before it would ever lock. And when it was open, it would go about there, and that was it. So I started taking a little bit off of this cap so that it could open all the way, but it wouldn't always lock. So I took it all apart, and this bottom rod was bent at an angle so it wasn't positively engaging the nut. So I started with rebending it so it's parallel, and then I had to bend the top a little bit to get it back to being parallel with the top. And it was starting to be a little bit better, but there was a lot of play in this nut. These are 3 separate pieces, and the real ones, they're spot welded together. Well, the nut fit into the sling loop correctly, no play, but in this cap the nut had a lot of play. So what was happening is when the stock was locked, go to move it, this would rotate. So I rotated the nut so where it would lock straight open, then I welded the 3 pieces together. Now it seems to be locking in the correct locations. Did need to grind some off bottom here and a little bit on the weld here because it was hitting, but now it's working correctly. And the wood was a little high here too, so just put some blue painter's tape on the metal parts and sand it in until it's flush. Now it was 3 days of work to get the stock to this point, and now I'm happy with it. But it should have been like this and working out of the box, not requiring so much time to make it so that the rifle would even fit and the locking mechanism of the stock to work right. And I really don't recommend anybody buy this stock. If you do, you're going to have to work on it just to get it to function.